Hi, Ray Hayden here, and in this video I want to talk about a couple of concepts, mobility, minimalization, and also my imminent move from this location right here. Let's jump right into it. To me, mobility means you can pack up whatever you need, go to a different location, do whatever it is you need to do, and get the job done. That's about the most basic terms I can think of applying that, because there's a whole lot of different things that can take place, which is also in the idea of mobility is flexibility. All right. So let me give a shout out to Carola in Paris. I'll put a link to her channel below, and she is the embodiment of what I'm talking about. She was living in Germany. She rented a furnished apartment in Paris, France, which was smaller than the apartment she had in Germany. So she made a video about compacting her life down to 4 boxes, loading it up in her small car, driving into France. And when she got there, some friends or some coworkers helped her unpack all her belongings, get into her apartment, and be all set up, good to go. I believe she said in like 15 minutes time period. That is the most effective, efficient idea of planning a mobilization that I can imagine. You know, it's like, it's incredible. It's absolutely just incredible the way that she was able to get that done, and it's quite impressive. Now, another example of that would be, I just took the California bar exam, which was a 2-day exam. I got out there the day before. Basically, I just travel with a backpack. That's all I bring with me. Everything I need is in the backpack. I go there the day before in case there's any travel snafus, to acclimate myself to the time change, the time difference, and get used to the area again, make sure everything's in the right place and I know where everything is. Then on the 2 days that I take the test, at the end of the second day, I go immediately back to the airport and get on the plane back home. All right, so back to the office, I return. So that's, you know, mobility. That's kind of a hit and run mission. What Carola in Paris did is she actually planned for a mobile move for a career change or career progression, wherever she moved for her career. And my thing was just going out there to take an exam, a hit and run mission, go out and come back. Now, the other thing is this office, and this is where the imminent move comes in, and the idea of minimalization or minimalist. If I took you on a tour of my office here, you can see there's really not a whole lot in the office. And I planned it that way from the start. As a matter of fact, most of the office is behind the camera, and it's basically 3 folding tables. So the 3 folding, they're aluminum tables. They're very strong, and they're just. I didn't try. I'm cheap. I'm very cheap. But sometimes you want to invest a little bit more money so that you don't have to keep investing money in the same thing over and over again. Now, the folding table in my front office is one of those white plastic tables that you see everywhere. That is basically my when I'm typing out things and when I'm doing research and editing and things like that, textual editing for websites, not video editing. That's done on the aluminum tables that I have out here in front of this monitor when I do video editing. But for textual editing and website development and everything, I work in the front office on that white folding table. So the idea is I planned this office to be very mobile. I planned it to be minimalist. I work with laptop computers mostly. My new editing computer is a desktop computer, but because I'm more minimal in nature, I didn't buy a separate monitor. I just basically use a TV screen. And it's not even the latest and greatest TV screen. It's a 1080p TV, which is all I need for my purposes. So that was the idea, is to be able to have my office set up for whenever I might ever need to move it anywhere. I can either take the office and move it into the front room and everything fits perfectly fine, or I can move it to a new location, like in this imminent move. So there's a benefit to that in a number of different ways. Number one, I can rearrange, I can reconfigure my office in minutes. And I find that to be a very powerful, very freeing experience. So I just wanted to share those ideas with you. Carola in Paris is absolutely amazing in her move, in basically having a mobilization to a new location to get the job done. That just sounds fun to say. My little trip to the bar exam, and when I originally planned out this office in the first place, I planned it with the idea of it being able to move in a quick and efficient manner. So with that, I hope there was some insight there and some kind of useful information for you. And until I catch you in the next video, take care and be well.